I thought I would not do another episode on Atari, but honestly, Atari, this new Atari, it's a gift that just keeps on giving. It's just super funny. I mean, I'm not sure you have been following lately Atari, because as you know, some people are still waiting on their next gen Atari VCS console. And apparently, again, can you believe it? Again, there are some issues. Anyway, you can still pre-order the Atari VCS in case you haven't done so. And by the way, they still haven't updated any of their stuff. It's still, latest news are November the 2nd, so I guess they already packed up and shredded all the papers in the offices. Anyway, let's check the Indiegogo website. This Atari Indiegogo website, honestly, it looks like a crime scene. Atari CSI or something. What we are missing here are just these do not cross this line banners and some blood. It's just amazing stuff, no? So let's check the updates. So these are the updates. You know that the updates, they go, I don't know, back as far as I don't know when they announced this stuff. On the 28th of September, Atari VCS Becker units are on their way. Now look at this fantastic picture. What is this even? I don't know, but these are supposed to be the units. October 29th, a month later. Shipping update, joysticks inbound by air. So what is this, the same stuff? As you have likely realized, despite our team's aggressive efforts to avoid it, the Atari VCS deliveries are delayed just a little bit longer. The short version, oh no, please spare me that. So what's going on? Honestly, you don't know yourself anymore, do you? Next one. Here is the 12th of November. It's the update on the joystick. Now honestly, is anyone waiting for this one button Bluetooth controller joystick? I mean, how many more times can you use this as an excuse? That's what you've been waiting for news all the time about this controller. Man, spare me your controller. And now, look at the Thanksgiving update. We are thankful to be on the verge of shipping out the first batches of Atari VCS units. Another brief update. The good news is that the small number of the classic joysticks we have been waiting for were finally released by customs and delivered to the fulfillment center. This fulfillment center is also a joke. We will get to that too. Anyway, next update. Look guys, this was a week ago. Atari VCS is coming. Are you ready? Alright, hello Beckers. We have a quick update before the weekend. While we are waiting for some of the joysticks again, this now enough to get things going. So what was going on before? Did not have enough to get things going because you had, I mean, apparently already all of these units stored somewhere. They were ready to be shipped, but you were not able to ship them because you were missing 200 classic controller joysticks, right? Have a great weekend. And there was 1 week ago. But let's check the comments. They're awesome. They're really awesome. This whole Indiegogo is a trip. You have to check it out. I mean, we had such a bad year 2020, but really Atari is here to save the day because this is pure entertainment. Pure entertainment. And there are so many. Let's start somewhere. Let's check some of them from 2 days ago. So 2 days ago, anyone received a tracking number yet? No. There are actually people downvoting these kind of questions. They are downvoting the whereabouts about the tracking numbers. So this must be people either from Atari or you must be really seriously handicapped, no, mentally handicapped. This is like Scientology or something, where whenever you just ask a serious question, hey, what's going on here? Well, when you ask this, no, there will be an army of trolls coming. No tracking yet? No tracking yet. No tracking. What's the hold up now? I don't know. How have you not shipped one single VCS in all this time of preparing while telling us you have and have received more controllers to complete orders? No news is good news. It worries me, blah blah blah. And look how many downvotes, no? This must be always the same people from the Atari company, you know, sitting there and downvoting all of this. I mean, as you have to be really seriously handicapped. Will this be another Christmas tree in 2020? Well, what do you think? Guess. Oh, Atari here. Hello Beckers, the warehouse has been packing and sorting and we are just waiting for them to tell us when they will start assigning tracking numbers and pushing packages out the door. So for 7 days they have been packing and sorting. Packing and sorting. You cannot even send out 100, not even 50, not even one, not even for review anywhere. That's really strange. And just like that, the week has ended with nothing more than packing and sorting. What is our expectations for next week? Printing shipping labels till Friday, I suppose? Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, every time Atari is announcing something, they're basically just stealing time, you know? They are stalling. They're announcing nonsense like, look guys, we have a new t-shirt and this will buy them 2 more days or something. It's like this clown is saying, we do recognize scams when we see them, and this is not a scam. It seems to me like you see scams where they don't exist. But Andy Blakely, are you? This is the guy. No one is getting their consoles this year. It's surprising how many people don't recognize a scam when they see one. And it's true what he's saying, because I was thinking about this the same way. You see 8 downloads? Here's the formula. And that's what I think happened too. Because actually this is like, it's so easy. So these people, no, they got 2.5 million from 11,000 to 200 people. So what they did with that. And now, mind you, you are getting a PC box here, right? When you look at these numbers, right? And now these people are happy to get something. They paid $400 to get this console with these specs. So this is the specs that you are getting, right? This is what you are getting. This is what you were waiting for. And there's also a version with 4 gigs. Okay, now let's check Walmart, right, in 2020, the end of 2020, because when you backed this, you paid 400 in 2017 or whatever, 2018. And then you were now you are happy to get something from 2019. All right, so let's check this. This is Walmart, one of the distributors, no, of the exclusive upcoming Atari VCS console. Actually, what's also funny, I will show you in a moment. Now you can get this. No? Of course, it costs even $60 more, but look what you're getting, okay? Look at this, what you're already getting. And now compare this with your Atari VCS. So you're telling me you didn't get scammed? Seriously? Because you're getting a PC box. You can do the same with this thing here in Walmart. Ooh, what happened here? Free delivery. Arrives by Tuesday, April 6th. Ships on March 31st, 2021. So again, they have postponed this. They have postponed again the console. You can easily find a better product in Walmart than this. I'm really curious to see how you want to explain that this is actually worth this money. Because it's a PC box. I mean, there's nothing inside that distinguishes this thing from a regular PC box. You know, of course, you have the one button exclusive Bluetooth controller. That's a different thing, of course, yeah. So yeah, now in 2021, do you believe actually that Atari will put this into stores in 2021 for this price? Because who you're competing with? Who do you expect us to buy for this price? This is absurd. If anything, Atari should be actually giving you back half the money at least for this thing, if you ever receive it, that is. Also, yeah, it's really funny because you should check the history of this funny Atari, because this funny Atari, I mean, started in 2013, no? Actually, while we are waiting, why we don't do a second Kickstarter, no? I mean, it seems to work, there are so many people supporting this, so why Atari is not starting already the upcoming Atari VCS 2 console? You can deposit 500 now. We will promise you, I don't know, the latest technology you can buy on the market. And you will get it delivered under your Christmas tree in 2031. How about this? It's a good deal, and really for 10 years you can tell everyone what a great let's see if there is anything on Facebook about this delay again. Wow, we are thrilled to announce today that Atari Token and Engine are joining forces to usher in a new era for blockchain gaming. That's another company I will avoid for sure, Engine. What is your favorite game in the Atari vault? 2 hours ago. You don't think you have anything better to do than asking this nonsense? What happened to the consoles, man? Oh yeah, Pong and Asteroids, of course, Centipede, because you can't get enough of Centipede, right? That's another fantastic trick by Atari, really. I mean, they are reselling you the same games that you're getting for free on calculators these days. How many more times can you play Centipede? How many more times can you play Asteroids? And Pong, and Mission Command and all that. I mean, these games, they should be all in a museum, no? They should be in a museum, but no. Let's resell them. Top fan. He's a top fan. John M. Colucci Jr. is a top Atari fan. And he's obviously always saying, very cool Atari, it doesn't matter what Atari does. If Atari goes walking a dog, the dog takes a shit. It's a very cool Atari. Now confirmed, my Atari VCS Collector's Edition has been loaded onto the FedEx truck. No answer. Posted 22 hours ago. What happened, Atari? You can't answer to your top fans anymore? Ah, that's the guy. That's the that's the Atari CEO. Ah, he has a video. Thread just nice. So, the current positions of the CEO of Atari, Atari SA, since 2020, and I guess he's collecting these CEO positions. But this one is interesting. I didn't know that there is Atari Entertainment Africa. I didn't know. 14 different companies, and I guess Atari is one of them. Good luck for your Atari VCS. I actually think that most of these downloads and most of these positive postings are from Atari themselves or from some really weird fans. I mean, you know, everyone has these kind of super fans. So even when you release crap, they will always celebrate it. Honestly, when you look at all of this, what has been going down, and all of these weird updates, and all of this crap by Atari, I would have to say it like this McAfee guys once said, no, I will eat my own dick if this Atari VCS becomes a success, or if this actually ever ends up on the store shelves, no? Because do you really believe that Atari, I mean, they must have a few brain cells left, no? I mean, this guy was running 14 companies before, no? How do you want to sell this product in March, at the end of March, by the way, no? Wasn't it the end of March? Yeah, I think it was the end of March. So it's coming in April now, and most likely it will not come in April. Because what are you selling in April? When you look at these games that are in development, so I'm wondering, because some of them are supposed to be exclusive titles, right? So they were going to release them in January, February, all right. But since you only have, well, right now you don't have any VCS out, but if at all you will manage to get out 11,188, no, before April. If you ever actually produce 11,188. But this means for the ones developing these games, I mean, how your potential sales on your exclusive Atari VCS games won't exceed this number, and most likely, I mean, not even 1/3 of these people will buy these games. Well, they might actually, because there's nothing else available, apart from PC games. By now, they must be really hoping for this to quietly go away. I mean, I don't know how you see any business in this. And then the customs, right? The customs, the dodgy customs, always causing problems for Atari. Finally, watch for the campaign header on the Indiegogo page to switch to shipping. Yeah, we are watching for a week now. There might be actually some sort of real Atari connection here. Because I believe sooner or later people will start burying these consoles in the desert like these ET cartridges. No? Speaking of Atari games, what happened actually to all of these real Atari licenses? I mean, Gauntlet and all this. Yes, I get it that you have Asteroids and Centipede and all of these games from the Woodstock era, but what happened to the licenses like Pit Fight, Gauntlet, what else there was? Stun Runner, stuff like this. Anyway, guys, remember, you can, in case you forgot, they partnered with Endstream Arcade to bring you a unique version of blah blah. And your Atari VCS, the one you have been waiting for 3 years, so once you get it, if you should get it, apparently has also an app installed, pre-installed already, where you can get a 30-day free trial when you enter your credit card details, of course. It's an amazing offer, something I haven't heard before of. I mean, where else would you get a 30-day trial of something? Usually I just sign up straight away for 4 years and I can't get out of this. That's a good offer, and it really makes me rethink a lot of stuff that I've said before about the Atari VCS. Yeah, I can't wait for the next update. This is a never-ending story. It's just so funny. And guys, by now you must be really feeling that something is off here, completely off. And it's not only the communication by Atari, which is completely unprofessional, poor, and something you would expect from really some dodgy, I don't know, sellers on eBay or something, but not from a company. I hope Atari will be back with some more fantastic news before Christmas. I'm sure they will, if they have to, right? Atari VCS is coming. Are you ready, guys? Are you really? Bye-bye.